Good afternoon, everyone. Saturday, 5 o'clock, Instagram Live, NBA UK fans. Just do the usual, give it a couple of minutes and let everyone come along, join in. Right, okay, cool. So, if you haven't seen one of these before, what we do is each week we do a team special. Sometimes we do a collab, depending on the number of guests we got. This week, Toronto Raptors Champions Edition. Okay, we have got some awesome guests for you this week. Really looking forward to this one. I look forward to all of them, I'm not going to lie, but this one I'm especially looking forward to. So, without further ado, I'm going to add in our first guest. I'll just, you know how it is, scroll down, find him on here. Here he is. Let's send him a request. Hi James.
Hello Rich.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright, not too bad, you?
Yeah, good, thanks mate, good, thanks. Thanks for coming on today, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here, mate.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. We've got a wicked lineup today. Obviously, we've got you on first, so it's a bit of a whistle stop, as I always say. We've got like about 10 minutes each, but yeah, we'll go through it. So, first up, mate, obviously I know you rather well because we work together. Obviously, I know you're a Raptors fan as well, but just tell everyone who you are and, yeah, basically how you got into the NBA.
James Goodburn. I've probably been a fan of basketball going back to 94, 95. Where I sort of first discovered it. You skip through hours of Transworld Sport, 6 o'clock in the morning, watching third division Hungarian volleyball just to get to like 5 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, I remember
Dirty
Saturdays as well, mate.
Originally, I was a Bulls fan.
Okay.
When I was a kid, but
I think yeah, a lot of us had that sort of thing, man. Like, you know, you and me grew up at the same time, mate. So the Bulls were magical. Like, if you've been watching The Last Dance, mate, I'm well nostalgic watching that. So it's what got us into it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome. It's great to watch that back now. So as I got a little bit older, around about 98, I decided I wanted a team that had relation to. I've got some family over in Toronto, so I went to the Raptors, and who doesn't like a dinosaur?
Yeah, true story.
So yeah. So since around about 98, I've been following the Raptors.
Excellent. No, that's cool, mate. And obviously, I know we talked last year, mate. So that was pretty magical, I guess, watching the first championship come to Toronto.
Oh, he's unbelievable, mate. We had a few conversations leading up to that a couple of years before. I was getting to the point, I was getting worried that we were just going to be the choke team of the playoffs. We were just turning up and just to make up numbers. You know, in the off-season, some serious decisions were made. Bringing Leonard in and Green. We just went all the way. It was just great to see.
Was it a bit surreal for you, obviously, watching that last game when it happened, and thinking my team has just won the championship and I've been around to see it, because not everyone gets to do that, obviously.
Yeah, I know. And to be honest, being a Raptors fan, I don't know how the others feel, but I was kind of I didn't ever think we were going to win one. So. You know, when the final buzzer went, it was fantastic. But to be honest, though, that season, I think Game 7 against Philly was the game for me. I think I had confidence in the team that they were going to go forward when they were under pressure, and
yeah,
it was a great season overall.
It was. That was crazy scenes. I remember watching that, and it's like the whole world went into slow motion, and obviously the ball was like dub, dropped. It was mad.
What a finish!
Yeah. Iconic photos have come out of that as well. Obviously, the one where you've got Kawhi squatting down on the sidelines and then Embiid sticking his head round, going, "Oh no, we're out," sort of thing. So yeah, it was cracking season for Toronto last year. And you guys, to be fair, have got some great fans. I mean, you know me, I love the whole NBA UK community. Big support to anyone who loves basketball. But yeah, there's some great guys who I've spoken to and met, obviously, who are big Toronto fans. So what we decided on for you, James, obviously, we was going to ask you, because you've been following basketball for such a long time, so you've been following basketball since before the Raptors existed. So what we thought was a great idea for James is to do an all-time starting 5 of Toronto players, plus a 6-man, plus a coach. So I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to hand it over back to James, and you carry on.
Okay. Right, we'll start with point guard. So I think you'll be a fan of this one, Rich. So I'm with Damien Strademeyer.
Yeah, fair
point
play.
guard. Mighty Mouse, the original first face of the franchise.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of Raptors think fondly of him starting his career there.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's a legend in a lot of people's eyes.
He is.
So put him in.
Good thing about him as well. Obviously, a lot of players seem to have a lot of time for him. It's funny you've brought him up because I don't know if you've seen it, but Isaiah Thomas, Mark, who runs the throwback store, obviously hooks up people all over the world with jerseys. I was up late last night scrolling Instagram, and I come across Isaiah Thomas's story, and it's a picture of a Damon Stoudemire jersey, and he's just put, shout out to the throwback store for hooking me up with this. So Isaiah Thomas is a Damon Stoudemire fan as well, and got a jersey off the throwback store. So shouts out to Mark from Throwback. So there we go. Cool. Who's your shooting guard?
I went with Vince Carter on this one.
Cool. Tough decision.
Just why not? I think you'll probably see why I went with him there rather than the small forward when I get to that point. But absolute legend. He put the Raptors on the map. He did it with style, grace. You know, he's just a legend of the sport. You watch them dunks. He defies gravity sometimes when you see him.
Definitely. Good shout.
Yeah, look, I think until then, until we got him, we were considered a bit of a joke in the league, and he was the one that really pushed us forward.
Absolutely. And I'm guessing you've seen the Carter Effect as well on Netflix, mate. That's
pretty great documentary. To be honest, I think if anyone's didn't like him before, he was a bit of a dick at times. I think go and watch that. I think you really see what a good person he is, and what he did for the city of Toronto as well.
Yeah, true that. Excellent, good choices. So we've got Stoudemire, we've got Vince Carter. Who's coming up at small forward?
Small forward. I got Leonard.
Yeah.
I had to put him in. I just had to get him in for last season. And plus he hit the shot Carter couldn't hit.
Yeah.
So I think he speaks for himself before he's in there.
For one season as well, massive impact, huge impact. Got to on the chip.
He was well worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Power forward.
I went with Chris Bosh.
Cool, good choice.
You know, he's got some good stats for us. I think he still holds some of the records. I think was it leading rebound, leading shot blocker. I think he's only second in scoring to DeRozan. I think. So yeah, like I say, he's a bit of a legend. Once Carter left, there was a bit of a gap to fill. He sort of came along later on. I just think he seems like a nice guy, and I was glad for him when he went on to Miami, and you know, he got his rings.
Yeah, got his start as well. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a bit of a shame what happened with him in terms of having to retire and that. So I mean, I think you'd probably struggle to find people who don't like Chris Bosh. Maybe some Orlando fans that don't. I don't know. I'd have to leave that one to them. But yeah, strong choice. So last but not least, it's not last but not least. It's your centre. We've got a couple more after
that. I went with Antonio Davis. The reason I went with him as well, because you always need someone in your team to do the dirty work. And I think he did that for Carter. You know, he's a tough guy, no messing. He wanted to win all the time. I just liked his hustle, basically.
Cool. Okay, sound. So we've got Stoudemire, Carter, Leonard, Bosh, Antonio Davis.
Yeah,
cool. All right. So someone just dropped in the comments, must have been hard to leave out Kyle Lowry. So let's move on to your sixth man. Let's see who's in there.
They must have read my mind. I got Lowry as my sixth man. I couldn't leave him out. That's what I texted you the other day and I said, I'm struggling. I had to get him in there. You know, even this season, I think at times he's been trying to carry the team. I think we're doing all right, but you know, I think we're missing Leonard and Green from last season. Yeah, so I had to put him in there as my sixth man.
Okay, and it might be an obvious one, but who's your coach?
I went with Dwayne Casey.
Okay, cool. A bit more on that.
Yeah, reason being, I think I know Nick Nurse won us the title, but you think about who did Nick Nurse learn under? Who set this ball rolling? A lot of the teachings, a lot of, you know, the leading up to winning the title. I think this was, you know, being built over a good few years, and I think he built the foundations for Nick Nurse to go on and win that. And I don't think Nick could have done that without Dwayne in that place. And I like him. I like how he is. I like how he comes across.
That's awesome, mate. I like that. It's funny. I was looking through some stats earlier when I was doing a bit of research for this, and you can see like the last few years under Dwayne Casey, the records at the start weren't great, and you can just see an improvement year on year. And it was getting to those points like you talked about, where the Raptors were like finishing top 2 seeds, getting to the playoffs, and just bottling it. But yeah, maybe Nick Nurse just added that extra dimension, I think, towards the end. But yeah, fair play, good choice, mate. I'm pleased with that team. Like, and the thing is, like, people always say, "Oh yeah, I'd have had them," but you justified your reasons, mate. Do you know what I mean? So that's your team as well. So all good. All right, mate. Cool. Well, thank you very much for coming on, James. Really appreciate that, mate. It was a good insight as well, and enjoyed hearing it. So take care, mate. I'm sure I'll see you when things return to normal a little bit as well. And much appreciated with it.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for having us on.
Right, thanks, James.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Right. Okay. Wicked. Thanks, James. Next up, I'm not gonna waste any time because obviously we've got an hour. We can just go live again afterwards if we need some more time, so it's not too much of a worry. But let's get Josh on the line. Where you at, Josh? Here he is. I'll send him a request. Oh, okay, connecting. There he is. All right, Josh.
How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How's things?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, cool. Sounds all right from here as well, mate. Okay, cool. So I will introduce Josh really quickly, and then I'll let Josh introduce himself as well. Josh is one of our attendees of our first ever NBA UK fans watch party, and was also one of the last men standing. So quite. It was getting quite late. It was past midnight, I think, wasn't it? And it was a Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
And the 4 of us were sat there. And I was refusing to have the GOAT conversation, as I always do. But yeah, good night that was, mate. So, cool. So, Josh, tell us a little bit about yourself. So, I know you've not been following the NBA for that long, but what got you into it, and why the Raptors?
Yeah, well, I've been following for 3 years, 4 years. I went to the 2017 who loves basketball, didn't think that much at the time, absolutely love that. So just obviously followed them.
Okay.
Coach Raptors, like majority of the fans, because we were dinosaurs as a kid.
Yeah. Cool.
There's a great reasons, really, but
that's fair, mate. So I think a couple of people have said that. I mean, our own Jimmy Zinker, who runs UK Chicago Bulls, picked the Raptors for his 2K fantasy team, and he's stuck with them as well because he's just like, he loves purple dinosaurs. So
yeah,
it's all good.
Forward, mate.
Cool. So yeah, the little thing we did with me and Josh when we talked about this, because Josh, I know you've been writing some stuff lately. You're having a bit of a delve into like the articles and the theories behind trades and that sort of thing. So challenge I set Josh was I give him $75 million. Not actual money, otherwise, I don't have that to give. But I asked him to build his ideal starting 5 using $75 million from the current player salaries. But the only condition is he's got to pick one Toronto player as well. So I'll hand it back to you, Josh, and you can talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, sure. So quite surprised a few people, but the Raptors guy chose Fred VanVleet.
Cool. So your point guard.
So yeah, I'll put him in the right away. Yeah, he's up there with my favourite Raptors. I mean, Colorado's number 1, but he's a very close. When Larry was out, massively. Good run that we had. Yeah.
Okay, Josh, just stop you for a sec, mate. I'm losing your audio a little bit there, mate. Can you hear us okay?
You're fine, mate?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it might just be a connection thing, so that's cool. Yeah, crack on. So you go Fred at the point, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Cool, cool. Who's up next? Who's your shooting guard?
So shooting guard, Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's quite a good one. Probably quite an inexpensive contract at the minute, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so he's still on a rookie contract at the moment, so I've been with 3.6 million.
Fair play. That's good. So who did he get the nod over?
So I was thinking along the lines of Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I was going to the All-Star game. It's one of those, who do you take out?
Sure. So how much have you spent so far then on them two?
Yeah, so Fred VanVleet, 3, Mitchell, 3.6, so 15 million at the moment.
Okay, cool. Small forward.
Small forward, I went with Caton.
Nice. I like the economics behind this, mate. This is clever. Because I guess you're leaving it to a couple of marquee players for the last bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought of throwing to keep you happy.
Yeah, true.
I've been playing a lot of 2K recently, and I've been using the Celtics quite a bit this season. Jason Tatum on that as easy as really.
Yeah, big talent, man. Big things to come from him. I genuinely, I think the Celtics will give him the bag. I'd be amazed if they didn't, but I really hope they do, because I think you got to keep him, and he seems to be happy there as well. So, but anyway, we're not talking about Celtics. Let's talk about your 5. Who have you got next?
So I'm getting ready for the agency in 2021, and I've signed with Giants.
Fair play. Okay, cool. And how much does he cost you at the minute?
What's that? Sorry.
How much does he cost you at the minute?
Just under 26 million.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
But you're bringing him in advance of him signing when he goes into free agency, yeah?
Get it over soon.
Okay, cool. So that's the 4. So we've got, let's just run it back. So we've got Donovan Mitchell, Fred VanVleet, who's your Raptor, Jason Tatum, and Giannis. How much have you got left to spend now?
Just 28 million.
Okay. Hit me with your centre.
So my centre is
Nikola Jokic. Oh, good. That's a team, that is, mate. That is a team.
Yeah. Got a lot of money to do.
Yeah, true. If you think about it, like if you wanted to do like 5 max players, you couldn't do that with £75 million. So you've got to be quite creative with it.
Yeah.
So Jokic in the paint, I like that. There's some because he's a brilliant handles for a big guy as well. Dishes out plenty of assists.
Yeah.
Cool.
Quite clutch. But he's now a couple of assists for last season, this season.
Yeah, I think that a good thing to do on that as well. Maybe stick them together on a 2K on like a blacktop or something, 5-on-5, and see how they get on.
Yeah.
So that could be good fun, man. So obviously, I know like we talk a bit. I know you're missing your football as well as your hoops, like so. I know it's a bit of a sticker for you. I mean, this is off topic, obviously, because I know you're a Hales Owen Town fan. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Got a season ticket there. They put on league team.
Yeah, no, they were flying this season, weren't they, as well?
Yeah. So second, had a couple of games under sort of pushing through the league.
Yes,
we were Wembley getting to tie them.
I know, it's a shame, man. It's a shame how things were unravelled. Obviously, like the message is just obviously people need to be safe, don't they? So, but yeah, it's. I think we're all doing pretty well considered. We're keeping the content going, and you just got to hope they'll come back strong next year as well, mate. So. Yeah. All good, mate. Well, that's wicked. I enjoyed that. I like that team as well. I want to see. I want to see how they play together. So
yeah.
Who knows? Giannis could end up in Toronto.
Yeah. Well, that team should get a few wins, I think.
Yeah, you think so, wouldn't you? Definitely. I'm thinking that's got to be like a 60+ win team, that is.
Oh, I'll be able to say
that. Fair play. Good shout, mate. Excellent. All right, Josh. Thanks for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it, mate. And thanks for all the work you're putting in. And also, thanks for all the support you give us as well, because you're a massive advocate of our account, and we do really appreciate you, mate.
Yeah, right. It's been an account, to be fair, so thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome, mate. Thanks a lot, buddy. Take care.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Okay, sound. Right, that was cool as well.